Yeah, well, Cass went out one night and I practiced quite a bit by myself. And even when you were sitting down and doing some work, I was up practicing and that. So, you know, it's something that you can do together and you can do by yourself, you know.
Yeah. Now, so I was saying, so what were your thoughts when you were having to remember all these little routines to help you remember that pattern?
So after the first lesson?
Yeah, after the first couple of lessons,
I quite liked that. I was fine with that. It was actually good to learn a pattern, because then when it came to actually doing it, and it was, you said, okay, do it the mix, like 1, 2, 3, 4, the counting and stuff, then that was easy to then do that. Whereas if we didn't know that and hadn't practiced those things first, it'd be like, oh my God, what's he teaching us? This and that, it would have been too much. I think. So I think you need to learn those parts. That I found that a lot easier to put it together.
Yeah, there's definitely a format to everything, and I was enjoying learning the format, and I really liked those first steps that you showed us. I thought that was a great start. You heard the music and you went, right, this is a rumba and this is what we're doing, and I was like, all right, cool, I can do this. And then I thought,
we went home,
no, I can't do this because I'm too stiff. It wasn't the steps. I'm like, oh, okay, but no, I knew that as soon as you showed me that, I thought, okay, I'm not getting it right now, but I know I've got it. It's just a matter of, you know, practice.
And we went home. And we showed her, my mum was looking after the girls, and we went home and showed her what we learned. She's like, wow, that looks great.
Cool.
So it was, you know, we'd already learned something together.
Yeah, funny
really,
enough,
really cool,
I said to the other, so yeah, she did you right. Yeah, it was lovely. She said, gee, that's really good.
Yeah.
And I said to the other supervisor at my work, said, oh, what did you learn last night? And I said, oh, I learned this, and I showed him, and he goes, you learned that in one lesson? I went, yeah.
Nice, yeah, awesome. That's pretty cool.
I said to him, that's not all. That was all I learned.
Yeah.
He's asking me a lot of questions.
So it feels good to be able to go, okay, well, this is what I actually learned.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
No, he was asking me all about the dance lessons. It's like, yeah, she come down.
Excellent.
The first thing's definitely the after work hours. Like, I mean, I'm really pressured to get out by 7 o'clock. And, you know, you have the lessons up until sort of 8:30, I think it was. And the fact that we had to change a few lessons, so you were flexible there. So there was two things. You were very flexible, and the after hours, I really liked that we could get one as well. Also, really appreciated the first lesson we came in to talk to you and everything, how that was free of charge, and we still did a little bit of dancing in that.
We learned steps.
And we walked out of here, and I went, you know, I definitely know that we went to the right place, you know, and then you didn't. I was a bit afraid that you would say, okay, you have to get 10 lessons, like some of the others sort of insinuated, like you've got to book up a whole lot of lessons, and this is an upfront fee. And you guys are really flexible, so pretty much across the board. So I walked out of it and I did say to you, I said, I know we've come to the right place. It's really good. I feel good with that. You know, like,
you can do it in the amount of lessons that we had. Only because, well, maybe a couple more lessons.
Yeah, I definitely think you need a few more lessons. However, we achieved it.
But we worked through it, and you looked at what we could do.
Yeah.
And you pulled something together with that. So, yeah, a few more lessons, definitely wouldn't go astray. But I think that you can do it. Well, we created it. You're like, what, in the second or the third lesson, second or third lesson, it was like, that's our routine. That's it. And now it was then working on that, which was great.
I guess it depends on how much you want to master it. And how much you're going to.
But I guess, we kind of only had limited time, so you just got to really focus and concentrate.
I was blown away with what we came up with in the short time. I never ever anticipated that at all.
Yes.
So
me too.
Yeah, it exceeded our expectations like tenfold. So yeah, as I said, like what I learnt in the first lesson was what I was hoping to get out of the 4 or 5 lessons that we could fit in. You know, I thought, so yeah, over the moon. That was affordable. You know, we're getting private lessons as well, and that affordable private lessons. Well, today the Dale and Kelly.
Oh yeah.
I say Steve as well. And,
did you?
He's talking about, he's always wanted to do some dance lessons. I said, go some dance lessons.
No, it's good. And it's good to do something together, so I would definitely encourage it. And you're really easygoing to work with, and you suggest things and also look at who we are and suggest ways of improving which make big differences really quickly. And
Yeah, yeah. As I said before, you've got a really good nature and a really good way of teaching. Good, honest way of teaching.
I think
well,
we've
it's
said
fun
a
as
lot.
well.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I think you've said a lot.
No, I'd like to say thank you.
Well, thank you guys
Yeah.
for coming to us, and you
Yeah.
know, and thank you for doing
It's
the
been lots
testimony.
of fun.
Yeah.
It's
no,
been
they're
lots
great.
of fun.
So
And we've got a
definitely,
great routine. It's a really fun
Yeah.
one. I really, really love it. Like, I
Yeah.
really love it.
It's a
gonna
great
be-
balance
It's
of.
going to be something we can do for
Well,
a
like,
long time.
I did say that I did tell you guys that you know I did take a shortcut. So you know, I was
Yeah.
like, you know, what really helped was that you actually both did know how to dance in your respective
Yes.
styles, right? So
Yes.
when I said show me something, you
So-
were able to show
Yeah,
me.
that's
So
really
I think
nice.
that everything would have played out a lot different if you guys hadn't shown me like
Yeah.
your nature as
Yes.
well. Just you know, just thinking about you know.
We had fun with it. It was
Yeah.
fun. And it's a fun
Yeah,
song.
that's the thing,
So
yeah.
it's a fun song, so
Yeah.
I love it. So
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for your time, guys, and make sure you guys
Oh,
have
yeah.
so
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can-
we have a video.
Yeah,
Yes.
just get someone or you know can get someone to video it. And,
Yeah,
and-
yeah, we do.
Oh, yeah,
We've got a
but-
friend doing it.
Yeah, we'd love to see the you know the final product.
Cool.
All right, just make sure you continue, right?
That's
Regardless of what
right.
happens.
Keep going and smile.
And smile. All right, excellent. Thank you very much, guys.